Well, hello, Virgos. How the hell you doing? Right? Brian the Divine Healer here. Welcome back, my Divine Squad, to another episode of Cookies and Coffee. Come on in. Sit down. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, you know what I'm saying? Some cookies on the table. Alright? Let's get this thing going. Leos were up. They had a good reading, right? Alright. Now we're going to do Virgos. The Virgos. I'm going to see what their current energy is and where it's going to take us. That's right. That's right. Alright. So what you been up to, Virgos? Playing hermit mode? Just kidding. Well, we're going to find out exactly how your weekend was and what's coming up in this current moment of time. Okay? That's how we do it. We're in the present, right in this moment. Presents. Love presents. Who doesn't love presents? Right? I do. Virgos. Here goes, Virgos. Here we go. And the first card for your current energy is this. Three of Wands. Well, I reckon you're trying to make a decision. Trying to make a choice, right? It's a deep choice, a passionate choice. It's a fiery choice. It's a fucking one that's going to set your life for the rest of your life kind of choice. This is the feeling that I'm getting from this first card. This fiery wand guy standing there with three. Looking out there. Seeing what's out there. Analyzing some shit. Making tough decisions. Gonna make a tough decision. Has to make a tough decision. Right. Why? Is it that big of a decision? Let's find out. Well, you know what? You got a lot of strength, right? So whatever decision and choice that you're trying to make, you gotta be strong with, right? This is a big card, okay? This means that something that you are deliberating and making this decision of choice with is big. And you either have the strength or gonna need the strength for this choice. Right. Okay. So, let's get into it more. Alright, Seven of Swords. Whatever this decision is, you're still moving forward despite carrying some shit still, right? You dropped a few because the two swords are right there, you know. He's carrying one as being like defensive a little bit, but still stepping forward, but looking back. That's the trick. So in this decision process that you have to be strong with, you are still moving forward in your mind, but looking back on the situation at hand. Still analyzing shit in your mind, which is good, but you're still kind of moving on like autopilot. Right, because your mind is mostly concerned about this decision that you have to make, which is about your Ten of Pentacles. Okay, it's about your success in this worldly, worldly possessions. It's your monies, it's your materials, right? And so you're looking and deliberating maybe which path, slowly carrying this burden shit a little bit in your mind to this overwhelming abundance. 10 is completions, right? 10 is about completion, so you're looking to finalize your stability, right, in your earthly possessions of your house and your car and your job and all this stuff. So maybe this is the decision that you have to make. You have to take this choice of something that could potentially be, boom, the jackpot, right? The best job, the best raise, some shit like that. The best house. Maybe, you're looking to sell a house. Maybe you're in the process slowly of doing that, right? Or something like that. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be, whatever decision you make is gonna be final, and it will be fair, and it'll be balanced, and it'll be true, right? Because that's Libra energy, justice, right? So justice will be served on this decision that you're slowly moving towards, despite carrying a bunch of bullshit. You're still strong about it because you want this ultimate success of abundance, right? Job, car, money, girl, boy, whatever, like the whole material possessions, right? So it's gonna work out, right? Because it's gonna be it's gonna be law, it's gonna be fair, it's gonna be balanced, and it's coming from the divine to make it an executive order to be done, right? So maybe you just got to do a little balancing act, right? Make it fair, make it balanced in your mind about the shit that you've been carrying that's keeping you strong on this choice that you may have to make about, your pentacles, your future, career, right? And that's Ten of Swords, right? So another completion. So all the stuff that hurt you and stopped you and hurt you and stopped you and pained you, you know what I'm saying? It pained you, but it's over. All that shit's over with in your mind. You're letting it go because all those past things that hurt you, right, and now have come to a completion. That's 10. Tens are about completions. Swords are about your mind. And you got stabbed the fuck out of yourself. Look at, what about my butt? What about my eye? Oh my God, I'm getting stabbed everywhere. But that's done with. Okay, that's over. So that part in your mind is done. Okay, that's good shit. That's good shit. It fell on the table, and that's going to be judgment. Okay? So, what this is saying is your decision. Oh, well, there was 2 cards. How do you like that? And you'll have victory and success. Wow. Wow! That is gnarly, dude. Totally. So the decision that you have to make, that you need to be strong for and still move forward that despite carrying some of these intellectual burdens about your finances and your career and your abundance, you will get justice, and it will be balanced, and it will be fair, because once you let go of all this, you will now have judgment, and it will be final, and you will have success and victory. Right? So just stay strong, okay? Things will work out in your favor because God said so. God said, boom. You will be successful, my friend. Just don't give up. Be strong. Justice will be yours as soon as you let go of all the shit in your mind, because it's done. It's over. None of this stuff's happening anymore. So just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And you will be victorious. Victorious. Congratulations. Isn't that phenomenal, Virgo? It's about time something pans out, huh? Right. You're thanking God for that shit. Look at you praying. Thank you, God. Thank you. I know I'm abundant. I know I was a little bit unappreciative of all the things that I've already had and didn't really see behind me. But I thank you. Always thank God. And that's what you're doing. You're appreciating that, right? Congratulations. Again, you will have your success. You will have your abundance for your career. You'll get maybe a new house or, a raise, a bonus, something like that's going to definitely work out, and it'll be fair. But once you let go of that shit in your mind about, it's not coming to me, I don't deserve it, blah, 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 whatever you're thinking, it's going to be ended once you decide to stop that, because then now the shit will come in for you and you'll have success. And you'll thank God for it. because he's the only one to make that shit happen for us. And then you're going to look back on the good times, and you're going to reminisce, and you're going to be fucking happy, and you're going to feel great. Because you're going to look back on all the strength that you had and still persevering forward. Wow. Wow. That is Swellola. Swellola. You know, I'm pretty good at pulling 1 cards out, you know, but when 2 come out, I gotta take them too, because that's like a flip. And they come out raw, they're already in my hand, so, I already seen them. So the energy's already there, and it's meant to be anyway, so this is what you got, right? So maybe you're in La La Land, you're dreaming about some shit, right? This is the dreamy card. Fantasy, to make it being like, yeah, well, I'm not so sure. Really, do I deserve this? Because I don't know, it feels so like a dream. So you're just looking back and feeling like, wow, man, this really makes me happy and stuff about how far I came, right? To let go of some shit that I was holding on to, and it feels fake. It feels like a fantasy. It feels like a dream world, and that's kind of leaving me like, duh, I don't know what to do, right? The Page of Cups, new start, new sword, right? So now you're like seeing this as a new start, right, in your mind. But it's still like, huh? What'd you say? You're kind of dreamy about it. So you're really thinking that, is this real? Did this really happen? Could this really be for me? Did I do all this? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Alright. But that kind of brings you to like 3 of Swords. Now, why are you feeling hurt over some shit? Right? Maybe this choice was you had to like make a choice between your job and somebody else. Right? Because with this out here, this is like hurt, kind of like heartbreak, right? So maybe that was the choice that you had to make. You had to decide, maybe you have to move away. Maybe you have to go to a different location for this job, and it puts the possible relationship that you're in, or had to make a choice over, right? Could be, to give you a little bit of heartache, because you're really taking on this new job or something, and maybe it is a relocation that hurts you, because you now are going to have like a long distance kind of relationship, and that hurts you. All right, well, let's see. Let's keep going on. Well, you know what? 2 Swords is a little bit of conflict, right? A little bit of uncertainty, stuck a little bit. 2's about, it's 2, so it's you and this other person. So now you're praying to God about what should I do now, because this shit's making me feel stuck on having to make this big decision that hurts me about somebody that I love. Or want to be with. And it's confusing you, because it hurts that you might have to make this decision. Which, that's where the strength has to come in. And that puts you in a bind, that puts you mentally trapped, that puts you stuck, you're paranoid, right? Not paranoid, but you're overthinking. This is my overthinking card. Overthinking. Right? Overthinking it. So trust God in helping you with this decision, right? Because the moon's there. To possibly get over this hurt. Let's keep going. Let's see where this is going to lead. Okay. Well, you know what? That gives you a little bit of anxiety. But it should tell you to look where you come from, because see in the back there? That's where you came from, and now you're sitting pretty, having all your stuff, stability, right? So it's saying, don't worry about what the hell you really overthink about, because no matter what, you're still stable, and you should be reflecting back on where you came from and how you got to where you're fucking at right now. That's some good shit. Alright? Fantastic. 16 on the table. 5, 10, 15, 16 cards on the table. 17, 18. 2 for the story, 1 for the show of the finale. The finale. 18 cards. 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 is the divine. And he's all up in the shit. Trying to guide you to show you that it's okay. Just have strength and persevere, and you will get what abundance is coming to you from this choice that you have to make. Okay, so you're patient with that idea, you're fiery, passionate, so now you're kind of motivated, right? Motivated, you're looking good, right? Put on your best dress, and you're like ready to take charge for this. Okay, so now you're seemingly coming out of your head once you reflected back to your roots and where you came from and how you built all yourself up, because now you're passionately, confidently wanting to go and have this relationship with this person. Told you it was going to be a relationship, right? That's the choice that you had to make. But God's saying everything will work out fine if you just get the hell out of your head, stop overthinking, look back to what you have and cherish the shit that you've already made for yourself and how far you've come to what you have. Right? And don't worry so much and be patient about this relationship, because so far we're going to get to the verdict. And we're going to see how this plays out. About your lover. Your lover. That was 5 cards at once. I'm not doing that. It was a big stack. Nope. Cookie time. I know I'm holding out on the verdict. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. Right now, right here. King of Swords. You know it's gonna work. You know it's gonna work. You'll know it work. You're confident. You know this King of Swords. You know this new start will happen, and you're patient about that, because it is for your lover, guided to you from the divine. So take this advice, roll with it, look to faith a little bit to get some more clarity answers, right? Stop daydreaming about some shit. Stop reminiscing about some shit that you've already went through, because as soon as you do that, you'll escape this mode. You'll reflect back to all the shit that you had and where you came from and how you got there, to now step in the queen passionately and move forward towards that idea, patiently, confidently, lovingly, magnificently, because this is your person that you love so much. You fucking know it. Okay? That's all I gotta say. All I gotta say. Congratulations. Just focus and everything will work out fine. Patience, right? Patience is a virtue. Despite being hurt, we all still can persevere and move on through shit, right? Things will be balanced, things will be fair, because that's how the divine makes shit here. Okay? Well, I appreciate y'all coming out. Thanks for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. Tell your butcher, tell your hair salon stylist, tell the Asian lady that cuts your fingernails and shapes them all real nice and pretty, if you're the female. The guys, you know what? Tell your football coach. Tell them check out this channel. There's messages for everybody. Okay? Appreciate you. Thanks for coming out again. Have a blessed day.